Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Hope you're all well. Another green day today, and we're now looking at Big Bear AI, another AI stock this afternoon I've been asked to review. So we're going to go straight into that without further ado. And we're going to try and we're going like 40 minutes early. Going to try and do a couple of reviews here. Sensei Crypto, good afternoon. Lovely to have you here with your nice shiny 1-year badge. Soon to turn 2, I'm sure. You must be a year and 11 months, I would imagine. So that'll turn 2. And I can't wait to welcome you in to the VIP exclusive Founders Club once you hit your 2 years. So we're going to go straight into another review. We've got hopefully going to do 2 now. Rick Steventon, if you are here, yours was next. Unfortunately, I didn't understand. You didn't give me the business name. You only gave me ALT. There's no way for me to know what that is. So if Rick Steventon is here, let me know. At the end of this review, I will do yours, but I'd love to do it for you straight away. But it is, I've only got ALT. I have no idea of knowing what stock that is. Okay, so let's carry on. Hey up, Martin. How you doing? Vaz, lovely to have you here. Sensei Crypto's here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I think he means, I think the one he means is Altimmune, but I just don't know. That's why I need the ticker and the business name. Anyway, hopefully he'll come in and I'll do it. If not, it will be Global Education for Shanna Took. We're going to keep on going and get all these reviews done. I'm trying to catch up with them. Okay, so are you ready? Everybody in? Welcome everybody into the stream from the 24-hour stream. Thanks for being there. Enjoying the chat and the conversation that's going on. Really, really great watching the conversation and the support there everyone's getting. It's really, really good. Welcome everybody here on ALT as Altimmune, I imagine. Yeah, I think it's that. But I want to be clear because there are times when it's a bit confusing. So I don't want to do a review and it's the wrong one. So I always ask for the business name and the ticker. Some people give it to me, some people don't, and I try to chase it then. But anyway, there we go. So let's make a start this afternoon on our next review. Everybody in? Everybody ready to go? Superb. So here we go. Big Bear is next. Talking AI again now. Right. So I better write this down. It is Altimmune. We thought it probably was. So, Rick, it'll be done straight after this. It'll be done in the next half an hour. All right. So I wanted to make sure. It was. You haven't missed your spot anyway. It's just. Well, you've missed it by 1, but I'll do it today. I'll do it straight after this. I've gone early, so by the closing bell normal time, I'll be doing it anyway. So no worries at all. Thank you very much. I just want to make sure it was correct. Okay. Thank you, Rick Steventon. Let's do this one first, and then we'll do yours straight away. So let me cut that out of there. Cut that there. I've just confirmed with Robert Monday. Friday, I have Meet the CEO. Monday, I am talking with Asti to set up the meeting with them, Ascent Solar. And also on Monday, we have... hang on. Just thinking there. Both on Monday. That can't be right. Is it Tuesday? Let's have a look. Yes, tomorrow I'm speaking with Asti. You might be able to, you'll be able to listen into the 24-hour stream if they're happy for me to broadcast that. But that's the preliminary discussion. Then on Friday, I've got Ron Dutt from Flux, the CEO. And on Monday, I've got Robert. So I would imagine Monday, Tuesday, I will have Flux for their main interview. All right. And all of that goes on behind the scenes as well with the behind the scene, the extra channel if you want to follow in all that. Right. Good. I was just thinking then if I got that right. Anyway. I have. So here we go. You're welcome, Rick. No worries at all. How many people are with me as we start? Welcome, welcome, everybody. It's review afternoon again this afternoon. Time for another stock review. This time we are talking AI once again. We do a lot of AI on this show with the robot coming down the corridor. Yes, today we're talking Big Bear. We need a big bear really rather than a robot, but that'll do for today. Big Bear AI is what we're talking about today. Ticker symbol BBAI. Now in this review, you're going to get a very honest, open review. I'm going to share with you the balance sheet, the financials, the intrinsic value, whether it's a good buy for you or not. You can decide, but we will run a poll as well. I'll also show you the inside trading, who's buying, who's selling, profits, a insolvency score, profitability score. We'll look at the website. We'll take a back test on the S&P. We'll look at the latest news. We'll look at what's going on with the stock. All of that is coming up in this video. A lot to cover on this video. Now, full disclosure, I only own the S&P. I used to be in all these stocks, but I now only own the S&P. The reason for that is I want to be the most honest, real live channel on YouTube TV. We have a whole network of channels now. We have 3 channels and they're expanding all the time. And the idea is just to provide you the most honest, real information. We also have a Meet the CEO series where you can invite the CEO, and I'll tell you how to do that in a moment, onto the show. And they like coming on my show. I've got a host lined up. And the reason is because it's more open and honest than Bloomberg and CNBC and Mad Money. They prefer it. It's what they tell me. And that's what this is all about. So I'm completely impartial. I'm not sponsored by anyone, by the company to promote the stock. I don't take any sponsorship like that to promote this stock. I'm here just to give you the facts using the most advanced algorithmic software. So if you want all of that, this is for you. So tap the like button, smash the like button if you want to share this video out, and click subscribe and ring the bell if you want to subscribe for more stuff like this. All right, now then. As I mentioned earlier, if you would like the CEO on the show of the company, this is how you go about it. Below the video, and I'll give you links above my head as well, you will find a invite the CEO video. It's just under the top line of the description of the video, and you can send this video and the invitation to the CEO to them via email, investor relations, or on social media, X, Reddit. Post this everywhere. There's a group with this company, and they will hear about what we're doing. And then you can let them know they can come on the show. I never email, message anyone. I don't believe in selling myself. I don't think it's the way to go. People come to you. That works much better. And it's through you as well, the investors. And you can tell them that with our reviews, they do end up ranking #1 or very high on Google and YouTube with our reviews. So a lot more people will learn about the stock. All right. Okay. All that information is above my head and below in the description of this video. Right, let's start off nice and basic first of all, and then we will get a little bit more advanced as we go. Okay, so let's go straight into it and look at the basics and then work our way down. So we are talking AI this afternoon. Can you make money out of this? Big Bear AI. We like a bit of this. This is the future, but don't get carried away. We've got to make sure it makes financial sense. So first of all, let's go to the basic line chart. You can see it IPO'd here. Looks like it was a SPAC, the $10 mark. Yes, it pretty much was. Special purpose acquisition. Historically, they haven't done well statistically, because just the way it is, SPACs don't tend to do very well, and this is no exception. Some of our favorite stocks, though, are SPACs. Virgin Galactic's a SPAC, and there's many others, but they're all suffering. So the stock opened up back here in 2021, went sideways for a while, and then dropped off, popped up, and then just kept falling away. And now we're starting to see an incline again. Right now, it is most certainly a penny stock. Anything under $5 is a penny stock, but let's read into it. What is it? Big Bear AI Holdings engages in data-driven decision dominance and advanced analytics that provide its customers with a competitive advantage in a world driven by data that is growing in terms of volume, variety, and velocity. The firm operationalizes artificial intelligence and machine learning at scale through its end-to-end data analytics platform. It deploys its observe, orient, and dominant products to customers throughout the defense, intelligence, and commercial markets. The company was founded in 2020 and is headquartered in Columbia, MD, and the listed name is BBAI, Big Bear AI. Founded in 2020, so it's only a few years old. Columbia, Maryland. I'm sure I don't pronounce that the way the Americans do, Maryland, but there you go. 649 employees. And Amanda Long is the CEO. So Amanda, I'm sure you'll hear about this video, and you'll be emailed, I'm sure, Meet the CEO invitation video. Please, you have an open invitation. I'd love you to be on the show. We like to talk to you in a way that we get to know the people behind the business. We want to help businesses grow. We want to help people be employed. We want to help people make money. I'm not here to promote the business. I'm here just to provide the truth and great information and help that way. So Amanda, I hope you can come on my show. Okay, now then, initial maintenance. If we were buying this stock on margin, it's regarded as very high risk, 100% margin. 27.5 million is average, is the average volume. So a lot of volume here with this stock, 19 million today. A lot of volatility, obviously. No dividends. It's losing money at the moment, negative $7 per share earnings ratio. That's the price that you pay in relationship to the earnings. It's negative right now. 615.41 is the market cap million, that is. 52-week high is 480. 52-week low is $1.16. Now, we do have a global star rating on this. I would never use this. They are paid and sponsored. I don't find them very useful, but it's a good guide. They're saying no sell. It's just a hold or buy, equal 50%. As we can see, the earnings is moving up in the right direction. Now, this is interesting because it's after hours tomorrow night, March the 7th. I can cover it. If we get a member super chat request this, I can work after hours tomorrow night. Let me just check if I'm able to do it tomorrow night. I am able to cover this after hours tonight. If I get 100 likes and comments below this video and you ask me to cover it, I will cover the earnings if we get a super chat for it or we get the 100 likes, whichever comes first. All right, I can cover this after hours tomorrow night. That might be nice to then do a follow-up. Anyway, that's tomorrow, and that's available March the 7th, tomorrow after hours. SoundHound, who are we in with? Who else is buying this stock? SoundHound AI, that's a very, very big stock on our account, on our show. That's our highest ever video, SoundHound analysis. That's our biggest ever video to date. Big audience, so a lot of our audience do like SoundHound. C3 AI, I've not done Guard Force, I've not done Super Microcomputer. Mullen, terrible, rubbish, worst stock on the stock market. Can't have nothing to do with that, but a big X for it. There we go. Palantir, great, just very expensive, overbought again today. So there you go. There is the that's the company that we keep on this stock. But let's now go into some more detail. and see if we can make money from this stock at the end of the day. That's what it's all about. Can we make money? What is the company all about? And then we'll look deep dive into the numbers. Okay, so let's go over now and look further at the website. If you like this video, please do comment below. I will reply back to all my members. Tap the like button to share it out, and subscribe as well if you like this information. Okay, here we go. Clarity for the world's most complex decisions. Big Bear provides decision intelligence solutions and is trusted by leaders in government and defense, travel and transportation, manufacturing and warehouse operations, and healthcare and life sciences. Let's have a quick look at this information here. A higher form of decision intelligence. Big Bear provides decision intelligence solutions for national security, digital identity, supply chains and logistics, enterprise operations, and manned-unmanned teaming in autonomous systems. Our experts bring expertise from some of the most complex operating environments, and we partner with our customers to design and implement solutions tailored to their needs. Okay, just a little bit about the company there. Here is the about section. Let me just, so we can just get another way of looking at it. Big Bear, a higher form of decision intelligence. Now, I'm going to zoom in as much as I can. I apologize, the text is quite small here. Big Bear AI provides decision intelligence solutions for supply chains and logistics, enterprise operations, manned, unmanned teaming and autonomous systems, and cybersecurity. Our experts bring experience from some of the most complex operating environments, and we partner with our customers to design and implement solutions tailored to their needs. We've got some news just out, just very recently. Just literally 5 days ago. Big Bear completes Pangium acquisition, establishes combined company as breakout leader in vision AI for national security, supply chain management, and digital identity. This was the headline here. I'm going to look onto my mirror screen because the text is very small. I apologize for that. A leading provider of AI-powered decision intelligence solutions announced the completion of its acquisition of Pangium Intermediate Holdings, LLC, Pangium, a leader in vision AI for the global trade, travel, and digital identity industries. The strategic move accelerates and evolves Big Bear's AI's mission to create clarity for the world's most complex decisions in 3 markets: national security, supply chain management, and digital identity. Now, of course, you can pause the video there and zoom in and read all that information. We are broadcasting in 4K, so you should be able to see it. If you zoom in, you might like to do that. Okay, let's now move on to the numbers, and let's see if we can actually make any money out of this business. Because at the end of the day, we are investors and we are looking for an opportunity to make money as investors on our initial investment. So let's go straight into it and let's see if it makes sense. So here we go. We're now going to go into the intrinsic value. Please do tap the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave me your comments below, and I will reply to all of our members, every single one. The intrinsic value says it is overvalued on a base case by 26%. Overvalued by, if we value it at 324, it's overvalued by 17%. Worst case scenario, overvalued by 33%. Now, for a high growth industry like AI, I'm prepared to pay over 25% because people are buying it ahead of the stock price, but then it grows into it. Any more than that gets a bit expensive, but we're at 26, so we're right on the cusp of it being a stock that I would buy. However, remember, I'm only in the S&P for full transparency. Let's see if it comes with any warnings. It does. BBAI's intrinsic value estimate is unreliable because it is based only on multiples and doesn't use a DCF valuation. We don't have enough information, so we can only give a best guess, I'm afraid. What is intrinsic value? You might want to pause it at that point there and read what the intrinsic value is. Okay. but it's unreliable. It's a guide. What's much better is looking at the balance sheet, the profit and loss, the margins, which is what we're going to do, the inside trading. All of that's coming up next. Let's run a real-time back test. This is a valuation back test. Correlation is 4%, so you can see how often that the stock reflects the valuation. Okay, very, very important that. So there you go. Again, you can pause that if you want more information there. Fundamental analysis. Now, we had a Q2 earnings. It looks like we've got another earnings tomorrow. And again, I can cover this afterwards and do an update if anyone super chats it and requests it. We can do that. I'm making this in a live video, and Omar, who's not one of my members, is asking the question, why do I only look at penny stocks? I don't. I've done over 100 reviews. Many of those are not penny stocks, including Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft and Google. You just see so much of what I do. You're asking that question, but no, I've done over 100 reviews, and I review any stock my members request. You're not one of my members. If you become a member, I'll do whatever you want, including Amazon and Microsoft, if you like. I've just done Tesla. So I've reviewed all those stocks. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what was said here just on the Q2 earnings. We've got the new earnings coming up tomorrow. At the end of the second quarter, the company saw its backlog increase by 5% to 206 million. Aided by wins like the GFIM extension and AIMS AIMMS contract. Operating expenses have significantly dropped by 70% year over year in Q2, majorly because of lowered SG&A expenses, which saw a 37% reduction due to headcount rationalizations and vendor cost cuts. The net loss for the quarter stands at 16.9 million, a marked improvement over the 56 million loss from the same quarter last year. Adjusted EBITDA loss improved by 58% to 3.2 million. Looking forward, the company is maintaining its 2023 revenue guidance of 155 million to 170 million and expects a high single-digit adjusted EBITDA in millions for the year. Okay, some good news there. Let's look at the financials now, and we'll look at the revenue on the most recent range. September, 155 million, and now we're expecting things to increase. We're about to find out from the earnings tomorrow. I wouldn't call it an S-curve at all, but continually increasing, but no estimates of any massive S-curve. Operating income, that's good. That's up 10%. Net income is up 23%. Very, very good. Financing cash flow is down 1%. Investing cash flow is up 694%. Operating cash flow, which is good. Cash flow is up 31%. All right, the balance sheet. Okay, what we don't want to see is more liabilities and assets. We want to see some cash, and we want to see low debt in an ideal world. 203 million in assets, of which 32 million is in cash, which represents cash is about 16% of our assets. That's nice. That's good. 255 million. Unfortunately, though, we have more liabilities than assets. That's an upside down balance sheet. We don't like that. We don't like to see that, but let's have a look. Is it long-term debt? Yes, it is. 193 million is in debt. So we've got just about as much debt as we do have assets. It's long-term debt, 75%. So we've got a bad balance sheet. They might need to raise funds. They might need to get new investors, dilute, whatever it might be. Or we got a big contract that's about to come on and suddenly everything's great in the garden. But right now we've got a very, very tight balance sheet. Not good at all. So far, that's not good news. We don't like to see that as an investor. We want plenty of cash and low debt. Gross margin, at least in the current climate with high interest rates, 25% margin. Now, we don't know how good that gross margin is. We have to compare it to the competition. I would imagine in the AI space, that's rather low. But again, we can compare to the competition later. What about the free cash flow? Look at this, free cash flow. The last value is negative 31.5 million. A conversion rate 46%. So free cash flow, not good either. Let's have a look here. Now, we've got a profitability score of 39. So even though the balance sheet is 41%, it could have been a lot lower, but it's due to some profits here holding it up. We've got low DE, short-term solvency is good, but long-term solvency and positive net debt is not good. It's only because of the current situation and the sales we've got now and the guidance and the profitability, how we should have a 41. I would have expected it actually to have been lower than that, but there you go. It's not as bad as I originally thought from looking at that. So there you go. There's the profitability score and the solvency score. Now, looking at Wall Street though, worst case scenario, 48% downside. Not good at all. 12% downside on the average. Only if you look at the uppermost forecast, it's 21%. Is it worth risking a company just because it's got AI attached to it? I would say no. I would say no. Even though that balance sheet, that solvency score wasn't as bad as I thought, why would you risk investing on a company at the moment with such amount of liabilities and debt in a very difficult climate, lots of competition, people are overbuying it just because it's AI. We haven't got an accurate intrinsic value. The valuation 21%, well, you can get 15% or thereabouts, 12.5% with the S&P without any sort of relative risk. I don't know if it's a good idea to buy this at the moment. The competition, I will give you the links for the competition later on if you want to compare the competition. Now, inside trading, we've also seen inside trading. Admittedly, this was back in what date was this? If I zoom in, this was back in. Why isn't it showing? Normally comes up when I click. There we go. This was back on May 26, 23. Nearly a year ago, they sold 58.6 million and they bought 192,000. So nothing measurable. Now, that's not always bad, but what we want to see, what we want to do is buy before they're buying. But you can see we've got some selling even recently, December 13th. Not a lot, 181,000, but we do have selling from the inside recently. So there's nothing to attract me to this stock, so it's definitely not a buy for me so far. We've not got a good balance sheet. We've got a lot of debt, a lot of liability, high interest rates. Insiders are selling, not buying, and Wall Street don't like it. Even though the solvency wasn't as bad as I thought, I don't see things great at the moment. What about latest news? Well, 1 week ago. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Is that relevant? Or no, let's go for this. No, that's a bit old, but we will just catch a word from the CEO just for a moment. Here we go.
Thank you so much for joining me today. It's great to speak with you.
Thank you for having me.
This is the CEO. This is Mandy Long at the time. Let me just check. That's still the CEO. Yes, it is. It's the current CEO. Let's see what she has to say. This was 8 months ago, but it's nice to get an introduction to the CEO.
All right, so let's start a little bit at the beginning. What specifically does Big Bear AI do?
So we are an AI-powered analytics and decision intelligence company. Our mission is that we help to create clarity for the world's most complex decisions. I think one of the things that's a common misconception about Big Bear is that we are an emerging or a new company. We're not. We've been at this since 1988, providing advanced technologies to autonomous systems, cybersecurity, and supply chains and logistics.
Yeah, I mean, all the rage right now in markets is around generative AI. So when we do talk about AI and what those technologies, capabilities, applications look like at Big Bear, I guess walk me through this moment, this tipping point technologically that we're in.
We are absolutely in a tipping point. I think it can be said in another way, which is that we're going through the fourth industrial revolution and that there is a race underfoot associated with how this type of powerful technology is going to be adopted at scale. In our world, right, the vast majority of our customer base is in the federal government. We do a lot of work with the Department of Defense, the intelligence community, but we also work with hundreds of complex enterprises, specifically in the manufacturing, distribution, warehouse operations space. And so when you think about the application of AI in that world, opportunities abound. And so for us, where we're focused, so specifically if we take supply chains and logistics, we do a lot of the discrete event simulation capabilities. Digital twin, right, is the current term for it, but we've been doing it for more than 20 years. And so we support organizations in dealing with a lot of the disruption that's happening right now in the global markets, because supply chains are not open and free the way that they even were a couple of years ago. And so organizations rely on us to support them. In the world of cyber, we do a lot of reverse engineering work. So we support not only agencies, but also commercial enterprises in understanding complex vulnerabilities at every layer, right, of what they build and deliver to their client base. And then autonomous systems, as we recently announced through our partnership with L3Harris, we're providing the artificial intelligence, the computer vision, predictive analytics, and descriptive analytics for their autonomous surface vessel fleet. So
there you go. There's a bit more about the company. I'm sure many of you, and I'll be honest, it's a very hard sector to understand. But as you heard there from Mandy Long, they've been around for a while. It's not a new business for them. Anyway, let's move on down and let's look at any short interest. Well, here's the issue we've got right now. 19%. We don't have the volume, but we do have very, very excessive short position. As I say, the balance sheet doesn't look good. The amount of debt doesn't look good, even though the profitability score and the solvency score looked okay. I don't like it. There's a lot of this stuff around. It's very just the sheer fact that we're asking, what do you do? I know that's not completely important, but it is to a certain degree, because how can you, investors want to know what they're buying. They want to understand what they're buying. You need my sort of channel to publicize the company, get them on the show. Let's talk about it. Let's find out, is this a winning business in the field, because there's so much competition. But the short interest is a bit scary. 19%. Also, I don't like the fact that insiders are selling. That's not good. Wall Street don't like it either. There's a lot of about this right now. Nothing else to say here. Let me go now and just do a final check for you. Let's go and have one final look and see if you can actually make money from this. Because at the end of the day, you've got to do your figures, do your numbers, and let's compare it now. Because you could just be very safe, like we talked about a few moments ago, and put your money with the S&P, couldn't you? Which is what I do. Tap the like button, share this video out, and subscribe if you like this content. Okay, let's have a look at it. Now, if you put in 2022, that's as long as it's been public, I'm afraid, very short, even though they've been around a long time, that they've gone public to raise funds. If you put $10,000 in 22, just 2 years, your $10,000 is worth $11,000 now in the S&P 500, whereas your big bear is 10,000 down to 6,000. We had a spike when it first came out. That typically happens with a SPAC, especially back then in 22. Everyone got excited about SPACs. Up it went. It's never good. I've had no real great experience with SPACs, I've got to be honest. Pops up, sells off, and now it's not really done much since. So is it an opportunity to buy now? Is it a discount right now? What do you think? Let me give my final thoughts on this one. Big Bear. Well, I would like to offer the hand to Mandy to be on the show, an invitation. Perhaps my investors here would reach out to her. If you click above my head, you'll find all the links to Alpha Spread and everything else. Down below in the description, you'll find more links as well. But you'll also find the invitation to the CEO video. Send that along with this video. Social media, Reddit channels, email, investor relations. And it's best coming from you. That's how we're getting all the CEOs on the show. There's lots of them now lined up. And do it through you. It's much better than me going on, knocking on doors, saying be on my show. That's not how we do it. I don't sell anything. You tell them as investors, it's good for them to be on the show. And I'm sure, as all the rest, they will contact me and want to share their story. So please do that. But for me, I have to say the balance sheet isn't good enough. I can't invest in the business with a balance sheet like that, even though it doesn't say it's that bad. I don't like it. A lot of short interest. Not a lot of coverage. No one's really talking about it. I would predict within a week we'll rank number 1 for this on YouTube, which is great. That can move the stock, especially if we get the CEO on the show. However, we can't really value it accurately at the moment. It's very, very difficult. It appears to be overvalued. It's got some debt. There's a lot of competition. I don't think that this is an investment for me. So I am going to say no. This is not a buy for me right now. I wouldn't buy this. However, I would like to learn more, and I'd like to find out what gives them the edge and what they think they can do about the short interest. Perhaps they could buy back stocks and push a short squeeze. Do they have the funds? What great contracts do they have got coming up? And let's see if we can turn this business around. Anyway, click above my head. Down here, you'll find the extras channel as well. Running along here, I have an extras channel. And over here, you'll find more reviews in the series. I've done over 100 stocks now, and I can provide this service to my members. Remember, it's real and unbiased. As always, until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, there we go. Another review done. Now then, do we have in the house now? Do we have Ahmed? Ahmed, are you here? I've done your review for you. It's already broadcast. Are you here in the chat? It doesn't look like it. Mohammed Aki Sad, are you here in the chat? Let me have a look. Mohammed. It doesn't look like it. Ranveer Lavosia for Momentous. Do we have Bill Oberkirsch, John McGilvray, Tokash Charles, or Michelle? Are any of you in the chat right now? If so, let me know. I've done your review. Now then, let me read the comments before I move on to my next review. And also, I can upgrade anybody that is now a YouTube member that needs to be upgraded on Discord. So if you are a member, let me give you the links right now. Here are all the links. Here's the alpha spread. If you want to use the software that I use, my members can get a discount to it. Lifetime discount makes my membership for free, basically, the discount that you get. Or a free plan, it's up to you. There is our alpha spread. Here is Stockwits, if you want to join my army where I post, get a lot of information. There's my music channel. On Friday, it's my birthday. I'm celebrating on the show in the afternoon. We're drinking whiskey and beer, and then we got a party in the evening. Join me for that. That's how you become a member, and you can have a review. There's Instagram. There's Facebook. There's Rumble. There's the shop. If you want to get some merchandise, send a picture in and I'll put it on the show. There is the X account, all links, the extra channel. Now, if you want to get on Discord, this is how you do it. First of all, you click the link I've just put in the chat now, Discord. It will take you 10 minutes to get through security first time. First time you click on that link, it will take you 10 minutes to get through security. When you've done that, this next comment in the chat tells you, send me a friend request to Martyn Lucas, MartynLucas. Please spell it correctly. There are scammers and bots who will try and manipulate you if you spell it incorrectly. Please spell correctly, then please share Discord username in the YouTube chat. Because when I get the friend request, I want to know that you are a member on YouTube. So you share your Discord username. I will then confirm it's you, and I will accept your friend request and upgrade you so you can see all the channels. You can then provide content on the show, get information behind the scenes, and all the rest of it. Does that all make sense? Everybody happy with all of that? Okay. I hope everybody is fine with that. All right, then. I don't see anybody in Discord that wants upgrading. No links for YouTube. Nobody has anything for me to cover live on the show. That's fine. That suits me perfectly because I want to do our next review. Okay. Fantastic. Now then, my next review. Now, where you are right now, if you could subscribe and tap the like button, that would be great. We're very quiet this afternoon. We're always quiet when I do reviews. obviously, because it's not as interactive as normal. But let me try and read some of your comments. Hi, Sensei. Hey up, Martin. Et al. Vaz. Martin et al. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Alt is Altimmune, I imagine. Yes, it's Altimmune. We're doing it next for Rick Stevenson. I'll be back in a bit. Time to make a fourth channel. Yeah. I'm sure it'll happen. Well, I don't know. I don't know about anything. New Virgin Galactic news, Radiant Smile. If you've got any Virgin Galactic news, share it. I don't have any new Virgin Galactic news. There's my main man. How's it going? Test the jam, man. Is it jamming? It is jamming. It's jamming. Jamming. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I do that. On the 7th of May, we have our individual consolations. I hope that goes well for you. Virgin Galactic is honoured to be selected as a flight provider for NASA's Flight Opportunities Program. Radiant Smile, then send me the link, please, via Discord. I'll make a video on it right now before my next review. Be quick. I'll do it. The reason why this is happening with the company I'm with is because they want to reduce footprint because we are losing money. Unfortunately, it's always to do with money. Well, I guess, they have to make sense, doesn't it? Sad, but it's frustrating because you had a job you enjoyed, didn't you? Radiant, I know that I thought it would be $2 today. Yes, nothing is driving the stock up at the moment. Send me that information and I will do it. Kevin B, yes, that was your review. It will go out later as a proper video. That's when it will start to trend. Martin, why do you look only at penny stocks? I don't. Oh, thanks. No, I don't. It's just that you've only seen me when I do penny stocks. I'm live 10 hours a day, over 100 stocks. I'm only in the S&P. I do a lot more than penny stocks. We even do crypto. We do everything here. Martin doesn't pick the stocks to review. The members give super chats to review them. That's right, Rallo1. Martin, you're a bit early today. Is there something important? No, I'm just trying to catch up with all the reviews before Friday, because Friday we're going to be drinking all day. It's my birthday. So tomorrow I am having a preliminary discussion with Asti. I'm meeting Asti tomorrow, which is Ascent Solar tomorrow. Friday on the show, I'm talking to Flux Power, the CEO. Monday, I have Robert from Investing and Entrepreneurship on the show. And Tuesday, I'm expecting to have Ascent CEO on the show. And Rap back up on the show. We've got Jefferson Boots, the gold mine. That's all moving forward to go public. Many things. So I'm trying to catch up with all the reviews before my birthday on Friday. All right? That's what I'm trying to do. Anyway, Raman, they've turned up daylight saving time to 2 p.m. They do that back. No, that's not why I'm early. I'm not early because of daylight saving time. I am early because I'm catching up with reviews. And you'll know all that if you follow the 24-hour stream. Here's the extra channel. I was in there. Let that run all day long. This is it here. And in there, you saw me editing, making videos, discussing what was going on, answering questions. And that is running all day long, every day. Okay? So that's how you know what's going on ahead of time. Martin, respect, you work more than the lights of a 24/7. What a roller coaster with NYCB today. AJ, my limit order didn't go through. Hi, Niels. Hey, all. Vitautus. Kevin B. here. Thanks, Martin. You're welcome. 15 companies were selected by NASA. Oh, I'll rewind. Thank you. No, you don't need to rewind, Kevin. I will put out the video properly later. That's the best time to watch it. Stock news in Discord. If you want me to share it on the show, links for YouTube. If you want me to share it on the show, links for YouTube. But I will have a look at it. I don't see Virgin Galactic on this list. NASA awards contracts for flight payload. Virgin Galactic are not on that list. Why are you sending? Why have I got this? Galactic Enterprises. That's not Virgin Galactic. Yeah, this isn't Virgin Galactic. You got to remember that Virgin Galactic operate out of a spaceport in New Mexico. That is not Virgin Galactic. That is not Virgin Galactic. Galactic Enterprises is not Virgin Galactic. All right? Virgin Galactic, well, they might have done, but it's not really their news to share, really, is it? Virgin Galactic, let's have a look. It's not going to affect the Virgin Galactic stock. We're in. Virgin Galactic is honored by to be selected as a flight provider for NASA's Flight Opportunities Program. Flight Opportunities is dedicated to providing microgravity research for commercial. We've been flying NASA research since our space flights. Show more. Let's have a little look. And we're excited to fly even more in the future. I don't know if that's directly Virgin Galactic. It's not going to benefit them. I don't know. We're in. I think that's clutching. Is that really? We're in. Virgin Galactic is honored to be selected as a flight provider for NASA's Flight Opportunities Program. Flight Opportunities is dedicated to flying microgravity research. Virgin Galactic Enterprise. See, I don't think that's related to them. I don't think it's going to earn them any money. Galactic Enterprises. Let me just research this a minute. I don't think that is. I don't think that helps them. Galactic Enterprises, LLC. It's a separate company. Let's have a look. Galactic Enterprises for profit, corporate entity. Galactic, hang on. Galactic is, hang on. Galactic Enterprise is a non-government company incorporated in it's a public unlisted company. It's a public unlisted company and is classified as company limited by shares. Companies authorized, paid up capital. Galactic Enterprises happen. The company is last updated, limited and major manufacturing. Current board members are company. See, I don't think this is going to help Virgin Galactic at all. They're stretching to use this as a promotion. I'm not going to put this out until I know this is, is Galactic Enterprises owned by Virgin Galactic? I think it's separate. That's what I've always understood it be. And to try to use that. Just see if I've got any information here. So let Lucas continue gifts to open live on the show. I've looked at it. It's very expensive though. They posted. I know they did. That doesn't matter. Will you cover earnings if we get the likes? Kevin B. Cover the earnings for what? The stock I just did for you, Big Bear tomorrow. Yes, if we get likes or a super chat, whichever comes first. Ed is right, Martin. Ed. What did Ed say? Yeah, I know they posted it. That doesn't mean to say it's not. I've got to be careful. I noted that as well. Maybe don't make a video on it. We don't have enough info yet. Yeah, got to be sure. As far as I'm concerned, Galactic Enterprises is not Virgin Galactic. What they do will not benefit. It's not on the same balance sheet. In the same year, Virgin Galactic is subsidiary of Virgin Atlantic. Virgin Galactic Enterprise is Galactic Enterprises owned by Virgin Galactic. Vehicle holdings. Virgin Galactic is a British American. We know all of this. Galactic Enterprises. Here we go. What's this here? Virgin Galactic shares plunges. Branson rules out. Virgin Galactic Holdings. Galactic Enterprises is a Delaware limited company registered in the United States in its registered office. I want to find it because they're using this as publicity and I think it's pretty weak. I don't think it's going to benefit their shareholders. That doesn't surprise me coming from Eric Kearney. I don't think so. Galactic Enterprises is a Delaware limited liability company. Partway Last Cruise. Galactic Enterprises. Virgin Galactic Vehicle Holdings. Is a Delaware. Virgin Galactic Limited. Virgin Galactic Limited. Virgin Galactic Holdings. Galactic Enterprises. Who is Virgin got the same? Can anyone else find it? I found that space. I wouldn't focus too much on it. It's not great news, but it is something. No, it's important. It's important. It is a commercial spaceline company that provides flight and payload integration services. As described on its website, the company aims to democratize access to space to benefit the life on Earth. Through prime federal contract awards, Galactic Enterprises provided See, I don't think it's on their balance sheet. The General Flight Payload Integration Services support you. NASA holds an indefinite delivery contract from NASA Armstrong. 3 delivery orders. funding. National Aeronautics. Okay, I know how to do this. I know how to do this. So there we go. We've got that. And we've got their account of it. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I know how to do this. SPCE. It's important, but it's also important to address the investors so they know exactly what is likely to happen and what is not likely to happen. What is the time here? Then I've got my next review to do. 55 minutes. 55 mins. Do we have in the house do we have Ahmed and Mohammed in the house? If you are here, I've got your reviews. Are you in the house? Okay. Okay. Now, I've got what I need now. I know how to address this. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Virgin Galactic and NASA, or maybe not. Good news today, or maybe not. It's important to address this, so let's do it right now. We've got some news just out being shared by Virgin Galactic for success of Galactic Enterprises. Now, we need to be absolutely clear. We can't dig right down, but I'm doing the best to find out exactly what this is and what this isn't. Now, you might be wondering, on such great news, why isn't the stock up? Well, I think it's important to note that discuss what this is and what this isn't. So, Virgin Galactic today is up slightly. We are in an extremely bullish market again right now. Since Eric Kearney said to me that we're okay with the stock price, when I said, well, that's ridiculous because we are in extremely bullish territory, which we have been now for over a year, in and out of extreme greed. Stock market is rallying. AI tech is rallying. It's had a massive run for a year. But he likes to tell me that actually the stock price is okay because there's a downturn in the market. There's no downturn in the market at all. It's ridiculous. My portfolio is up a lot over the last 12 months, as is everybody who owns the whole market. Anyway, so now what we've got today is an announcement on Virgin Galactic on their X account about a great deal. Now, is it a great deal for you, the shareholder, or is it some pretty flimsy promotion? You know, I'm not a great fan of the marketing of Virgin Galactic. I'm not hiding that. Anyway, this is what we've got right now on their X account. Wherein Virgin Galactic is honored to be selected as a flight provider for NASA's Flight Opportunities program. Flight Opportunities is dedicated to flying microgravity research on commercial suborbital platforms. We've been flying NASA research since our first space flight in 2018, and we're excited to fly even more in the future. So, Is this great for the investor of Virgin Galactic? Well, as you can see, the stock went up a little bit when the news came out, and it's now going down faster than a lead balloon. Why is that? Well, there's several reasons. First of all, it's let's bring it up for you. This was the announcement. This is one of the announcements anyway, and I'll share with you. This is on NASA.gov. NASA has selected 15 companies, not Virgin Galactic. They haven't named Virgin Galactic, and there are 15 others, so that 15 in total. Let's be clear. And payload integration services to advanced technologies and procedures for operating in space, including testing in high altitude, reduced gravity, or other relevant environments. Examples of payloads include NASA science instruments or technology demonstrations. The indefinite quantity-based contract awards are firm fixed price with a total combined value of $45 million and a performance period of 5 years. 45 million is nothing compared to what Virgin Galactic are burning through, their cash burn. And this is for 15 companies. Now, is this Virgin Galactic trying to get some sort of good news on the stock? Well, it's not worked because the stock went up for 5 minutes and it's going down faster. But the reason isn't just because it's 45 million over 15 companies. It's the next part which you want to read on to. The following companies have been awarded contracts to provide services through demonstrated commercial capabilities: Aerostar, Angstrom, Astrobotic, Astro Digital, Blue Origin Texas, Galactic Enterprises, there you go, and others. Rocket Lab, Space Exploration. So basically, most of the well-known space companies that we know and invest in are involved in this 45 million. So I don't think it's going to benefit Virgin Galactic at all. In fact, the stock has gone straight back down again. I think it's Virgin Galactic showing weakness, in my opinion, on their X account to use this as publicity to try to sell positive news. I don't think, again, their marketing department has really grasped what the investor is a little bit savvy to. We're talking about Virgin Galactic stock price. Galactic Enterprises is a subsidiary, okay? Galactic Enterprises is not directly Virgin Galactic. It's separate but integrated. And even if it was Virgin Galactic, this is a 45 million deal over 15 companies. So is it much to shout about? How much will Galactic Enterprises / Virgin Galactic get out of that? I don't think it's that much of a big deal. So I just thought I would bring that news to you because Virgin Galactic are using it as we're in. Virgin Galactic is honored to be selected. Well, it's actually Galactic Enterprises. I don't know if this will affect the shareholder for Virgin Galactic. And in fact, it's not like I don't think it hasn't. It popped up with a little bit of interest. But the trouble is, news like this, which is pretty hollow and shallow when the stock price is already underperforming rocket companies, underperforming the S&P, underperforming the whole market, it looks a bit weak to use this as a sales or a promotional tactic. I'm looking at more things here than just what meets the eye. I'm looking at the way Virgin Galactic are going about business and Eric Kearney doing what he does. I'm not that complimentary of the management right now. And the more I learn, the more I talk to them, the more I don't think you know what you're doing. I think Virgin Galactic is great, but the management, I think, are rubbish. So there we go. What we've got right now is the share price going back down again. I do still believe we've got $1.28 on the cards. If it gets to $1.28 and doesn't really bounce from there, then it's going to go under $1. And if that happens, we're delisting. They've got to then reverse split. And I think then at that point, things get very difficult. And look, as I'm talking about it, it's going down. If this was great news, if this was really great news, the stock price would be going up. Then it isn't. It's going down quicker than it went up. So people that know a little bit more smart on this Not that impressed. I don't know. You might like it. Leave me your thoughts below. Do you think it's good to announce this on their X account as to try to promote the stock? Everything's great, when in fact it's a tiny drop in the bucket, and it's in with 15 other space companies, and it's pennies. It's not going to make any difference to the financial situation at all. And it's Galactic Enterprises. What do you think? Am I being unfair? Am I being a little bit too unfair here? What do you think? So I don't know. I'm not impressed. I don't think it's great to find anything and just put anything out when the stock price is on its arse. It looks a bit desperate to me. I want to see them do well, but I'm not going to let them pull the wool over the investors' eyes and try to sell a Rolls Royce as a Mini. You know, it's I don't think it's that great. Anyway, leave me your thoughts below. Click above my head, down below in the description. Over here, I'll put more videos. I will reply to all of my members. Is this a good day for Virgin Galactic or Galactic Enterprises, or nothing at all? Or is it a desperate attempt to try to say something positive? I don't know, but they won't get away with it. And pull the wool over your eyes, because you're my priority. Eric Kearney and the rest at the bottom of my list. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. There you go. Agree. Not great news. It's misleading. There you go. I think it is. I don't think it's... they should have put Galactic Enterprises. They packaged it up by saying it's Virgin Galactic. It's not Virgin Galactic, it's Galactic Enterprises, and it's tiny. And they didn't say, oh, actually, we're going to make about $1 million. I mean, there's 45 million to go around 50 companies there. I mean, what are they going to make? 20 quid? I mean, is it I don't know. It's not big news at all. I thought I thought just a small pump to 2 and no more. It's exposure. Nobody said it would spike. Is it the way to promote your business, though? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. You're being very forgiving, Ed. Well, it's exposure. They're a rocket company. They should be $4, $5, $6 a share, going to 100. And they're okay saying that we've got some good news, even if it technically isn't us and technically it's not worth anything. Why would you use that? I mean, that's ridiculous. That's like, that's like me making a video every time I get 10 subscribers. I've got 10 subscribers today. Let me put out a video and promote it. I mean, come on. You've got to deserve it a bit more than that. Niels, Virgin Galactic is a hobby for the rich. I don't see them care. They care about shareholders anytime soon. Virgin Galactic has been going from 150 to 170 and vice versa all day. I didn't read that article. Do you think maybe NASA will pay for seats to send their astronauts for research? I don't see why they wouldn't. Just speculation, right? Yeah, that's not enough money. You're right on that one. Yeah, it's nothing at all. They shouldn't have even put it out. It looks desperate. It's bad management. It's bad management is what it is. And there it is again. Anyway, bad management is what it is. Okay. My next review. Let's do it. So, BBAI, that will go out. 55 minutes. Is that what SPCE was? Right. Rick. What's the time now? $1:08. $1.08. And let me do this for Rick now. Steventon. Cut. Okay. is, now, do we have Ahmed and Mohammed in the house? Ahmed and Mohammed. I have a 2 million short position on space. Of course you do. Virgin Galactic is part of Galactic Enterprises. Virgin Galactic is part of Galactic Enterprises, right? Or am I? Well, that's what we're trying to find out. I don't know. I don't think it's going to benefit their balance sheet. I don't think it's going to benefit the shareholder. In fact, I mean, it's not whether I think it or not. It hasn't. I mean, you can see that the share price is just going down again. It's not. You didn't like it at all. You know, there's no. It's not whether I think so. It's clearly obvious. Right. Okay. Here we go. ALT. This is my next stock, as requested by you. Can you cover fuel cell earnings tomorrow? Okay, I was doing a poll on it. Rallo would like me to do it. And I was going to say, if I get a super chat to do it, I will. What's the poll saying? I was asking you earlier if you wanted me to cover it. Here is the poll. Would you like me to broadcast the fuel cell earnings? Here is the link to it if you want to vote on this. And a member who has super chatted me has asked me to cover fuel cell earnings. And 66%. So yes, I will cover the fuel cell earnings. Yeah, I will do it now for you. Thank you. All right.
Can you cover cell earnings tomorrow?
Yes, I will do it. Yeah, Raman. Basically, NASA selected every space company. Yeah, it's yeah. See, stuff like that doesn't fill me with confidence. It would have excited me a long time ago, and now it's like Virgin Galactic are just grabbing at anything. They're just. I'm so disappointed by the management. I think the management's rubbish. What they've designed is great, but the management are rubbish. Anyway, it is what it is. Oh, flippin' heck. 4 cents a share? Who chose this one? Rick. Rick, what are you doing? 4 cents a share? Why would you be wanting to invest in a stock that's worth 4 cents a share? How many shares are there? 1 billion? 1,000 billion? I mean, oh, flippin' heck. I'll do my best. Oh, man. Hang on a minute. 11 cents a share. What's it saying over here? Oh, no, sorry. I beg your pardon. We value it at 4 cents a share. That's what I meant to say. I beg your pardon. I thought, flipping heck, that can't be right. Really? Why are we doing this? Whole company's worth 50 quid. Adnan, Rocket Lab, I think, is the most promising. Yes, it is. I agree. Adnan, you are here. I've got your video for you. No, it's not Adnan. I keep getting confused. Sorry. I apologize. It's Altimmune. I beg your pardon. Ahmed and Mohammed Akisad, I've got your reviews. Adnan, I do apologize. Don't know why I keep getting the names back inside out and back to front. I don't know what's going on with me in a minute. All right. I apologize for that. Right. Here we go. Here's your stock. There it is. There it is. There it is. Now then, Altimmune. Altimmune. Okay. ALT. There we go. I've got it. I've lined it up. Oh, yeah. Check it out. A clinical trial company. Investors in the news about us. What's the latest news? Oh dear. They haven't posted any news since 22. That's their own. So there's not much going on there. Okay, well. Let's see how this looks. Very risky. Anything like this is very risky, but it can be massively successful if you get it right. So anyway, let's do it right now. Here we go then. This is for Rick Steventon. You've asked for Altimmune. Okay. Yeah, 4 cents not good. Yeah, 4 cents. You can buy the whole show. You can buy the whole company for £17.33 and we'll throw in an apple. Right. Yeah, you'd want to worry about that, wouldn't you? Okay, you'd want to worry, let's be honest. You'd have a little bit of an issue there. Right, okay, let's get to it. 929S. You have to be a member to request a stock review and earnings and everything else. There's the link if you want to do that. Okay, I have to focus on the members. I'm sure you appreciate. Okay. One day I'll get my review, but I'm up 50% in VIT. Loud work. What it is so many. We've got nearly 20,000 subscribers now, and what I'm doing, I've made every effort to make sure that I remember the original founder members. Number one, anyone who has a 2-year badge, it has a VIP club with very, very exclusive VIP benefits and bonuses. Founder members will always be remembered and always be appreciated, number one. Number two, anyone can request a free review by being a member, but it's on the list. I can only do 2 or 3, 4 or 5 a day. I'm doing my best. I'm live 10, 12 hours a day. If people super chat, they can jump the list. Remember, and you can super chat for $1. You can do it as well. Anyone can. If you don't, that's your choice. It's free and I'll do it, but I can only do it as quickly as I can do it. And people who value it, who want it done straight away, can super chat it to get it done straight away. But I appreciate not everyone can afford $1 or 2 or 5 or 10. I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Members Day. Like the other day when I replied to everybody that was a member with a video reply, I'm going to do Members Days even when I have 1 million subscribers, because we'll have 10 million in 7 years. I will do Members Days for members with badges over a year or 2 or whatever it might be, that they can request on that day, let's say 3, 4 or 5 reviews for free. Anyone. That way everybody will be appreciated, everybody will be, respected, everybody will have a chance. I'm going to help everybody. Yes, Virgin Galactic is going up, but that's not really anything at all. Anyways, thank you for letting me know. So I will make sure that everybody gets a chance. I can't be fairer than that. I will do free reviews for people. I will have free membership days. I will work 12 hours a day to get everyone's reviews done. Remember, the people that super chat very often bump up videos that members requested for free. So you get to see them anyway. There's actually been a few loud work recently that I think that you requested, because you did a few, I think, that they have gone out. They've been done. And if you're not sure, go and type Martyn Lucas into YouTube, followed by the ticker. You might find the ones or some of those that you've asked for that have been done for you. Anyway, I just wanted to let everyone know. I am very conscious and aware of the founder members, and I'm doing everything I can to give my founder members the best service. And it's why I've just shut down Discord and made it members only, to stop people coming in and wasting our time there as well. So members are getting appreciated there. Now, as you can see, 921S keeps asking me for a review of DWAC, and I'll give you the same answer again. You need to be a member. Right, let me get back to it. I've got a friend request. Okay, Ian Beale. Ian Beale. Now then, what I ask you to do is click on Discord if you want to. If you are a YouTube member, there is the link. There is the next comment. The comment is send a friend request to Martyn Lucas, which is what you've done. Okay, you've done that, but please then put in the chat your Discord username. Please read the comment. What I put here. I need to know it's you. I don't know who that is. I don't know who Ian Beale is. I've got no idea who Ian Beale is. But if you put in the YouTube chat who that is, I will then upgrade you. Okay? So Ian Beale, if you are a member and you are in YouTube right now, which is where you should be, then what is your username? I don't see it, so I'm assuming you didn't do it. I can't upgrade you unless I know who you are. So I will leave that there. If you are in the chat and you are a member, I will upgrade you and accept a friend request. But I can't do it until you do that. So it would save my time if you could just give me your username. Please share your username in YouTube chat. Thank you. Okay, I've done that. That's all I can do. Dustin, thank you for your hard work. It's my absolute pleasure, Dustin Turner. Thank you for your super chat. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate that a lot. Very kind of you. All right, let me get on with my next review. I've made a promise today, and I've got to do it. That's your third super chat on a live stream. Thank you so much indeed. How about that? Okay. Ian Beale, I don't know who you are. You need to confirm yourself in YouTube. Otherwise, I cannot accept your friend request. So I'm going to click ignore on that now until you do that. There we go. Here we go. Time for another stock review. This time we are talking biopharmaceuticals, the most riskiest of all the stocks. In this review, we're going to cover the intrinsic value. Yep, you're right. It looks like 4 cents. You're absolutely right. We're going to look at the balance sheet. We're going to look at the numbers. I'm going to provide you with an insolvency score, a profitability score. We're also going to take a look at the website. All of that is going to be covered, how it compares to the S&P. And remember, all the information is here. Oh, thank you very much.
Thanks for your hard work.
You're very, very welcome. This is being made in a live show. We're talking about biopharmaceuticals right now. This is one of the most profitable stocks you could be in. However, this is a stock that is very, very high risk. You can make a lot of money with the white stuff. Yes, you certainly can. The drugs and all the rest of it, and the scientific breakthroughs, but if the trials go wrong or take too long, it's a very expensive business to be in. But if you get it right, of course, it can go very nicely for you indeed. So in this review, I'm going to share with you an honest opinion. I do not own this stock. I do not own any stock. I only own the S&P 500. So you know this is genuine, real. No one sponsors me to say anything about the stock. This isn't a commercial. However, I do like helping great businesses. I would love them to be on the show. So as we get into the video, I will tell you how you can get the CEO on the show, and they can be here on the Meet the CEO series, and we can learn more about the company. Right, let's get straight into it. Can we make money on this stock? Is it a profitable stock? Does it look good? Well, let's get straight into the numbers, and let's start from the very beginning. Here we go. So Altimmune perhaps is the best way to pronounce it. If you like all of that, tap the like button. Oh, hang on.
You could do Cipher instead if you want.
Thank you very much. I'm already doing it now. Rick Stevenson, thank you so much indeed for saying I could do something else. But no, we're already doing it now, and I hope you enjoy it. Maybe there's something in this. Who knows? Let's get into it. So first of all, did you tap the like and the subscribe button? I'll tell you in a minute how you can get the CEO on the show, how you can do it, and you do have the power to do it, because a stock like this, we can rank #1 on Google and YouTube within days, all right, normally up to about a week. Anyway, Altimmune is a clinical stage biopharmaceutical company which focuses on the development of novel peptide-based therapeutics for the treatment of obesity and liver diseases. Great. A lot of need for that. The company's lead product candidate, pemvidutide, this always gets me out when we talk medical stuff. I know there's going to be a lot of words in here I'm going to struggle with. Is a GLP-1 glucagon dual receptor agonist that is being developed by the treatment of obesity and NASH. In addition, Altimmune is developing Hep-T-cell, an immunotherapeutic designed to achieve a functional and cure for chronic hepatitis B. The company was founded in 1997 and is headquartered in Gaithersburg, MD. The listed name is Altimmune Inc. Right, now then, Vipin K. Garg is the CEO. Now, what I do is we have a Meet the CEO series where my investors, my Lucasades, that's what we call them, they're an army of investors, go around social media and share this video into Reddit groups, create Facebook pages, groups, whatever, and share it with you on your investor relations, whether they email it to you or whatever it might be. And you will get to hear from our Lucasades, and they will invite you to be on the show because they are passionate about your stock, and they know that we can rank #1 very quickly for stocks here on our channel. And you have an open invitation, Vipin, to be live on our show. You can talk to me. I'd love to get to know you and help you. I'm here to help businesses. I'm not here to pump or dump stocks. I only own the S&P, so you know I'm genuine, and I'm here just to help people, bringing great businesses, innovation, great technologies and sciences like yours to the world. So if that is interest to you, you have an open invitation. I'm sure one of my investors, or many of them, will message you, and you'll get to know about our video on YouTube very, very soon. Please come and join us. Maryland, 1997. That's where this began. 60% maintenance. So it's regarded as fairly high risk using margin. We've got a 7.82 million volume. Not a huge amount of volume, so you can be stuck in the stock. If no one's prepared to pay for the price that you want to sell the stock for, you might have to reduce the price you want to sell it for to get it sold, if that's what you're trying to do. No dividend here. It's a growth stock. It's losing money, negative 7.32. 52-week high, 1484. 52-week low, 209. So it's a penny stock, and well, it was a penny stock. It's not anymore. It's 1139. Has it popped up, or has it had a reverse split? I don't know the answer to that at the moment, but there's a lot of volatility here. Now then, we've got some news, March the 5th. Altimmune stock rides volatility wave, I just said that, despite promising pipeline. Well, we'll find out why in a minute. We won't take this too seriously. This is Morningstar, paid analyst, sponsored, ulterior motives. I do it for free. It's not, so I don't take this as a good way to judge a stock at all. We know how manipulated the whole market is. They're saying it's a strong buy. But let us decide by looking at the numbers. We've seen that the earnings has been basically going pretty much sideways. Still negative. We're not cash positive, but nevertheless, it's been going sideways. That's all Morningstar have to say. They haven't got any more information than that, which is pretty empty, really. This is our analysis, but no real bear or bull case. So I wouldn't take that as read at all. Anyway. Who else are we in bed with? Who else invests in this company? Those that buy Novavax, Vaxar, Ocugen, Invio, Viking Therapeutics, and Plug Power. Right, well, I haven't done any research on these, so I can't comment, but I've done a lot of research on Plug. Plug is a great company, great for the future, huge amounts of debts, great innovative science. However, a lot of very, very manipulative Russian oligarchs, people that corrupt, aggressive, manipulated my channel. I've seen it happen live on my channel. It happened in a live show, which means you do have extreme greed and extreme volatility of people coming in and raping the stock, basically, scalping it to death, taking advantage of it, driving it up and down like a yo-yo, destroying the company. So be very careful. This stock will be volatile by the sheer fact you have Plug owners. Now, there's nothing wrong with Plug. And there's nothing wrong with being a Plug investor. However, there are many investors who invest in Plug that aren't so nice, and you wouldn't want to be involved with them. And I know firsthand. Right, if you like this video so far, tap the like button and share it around and click subscribe and ring the bell. Now then, let's go and look deeper at this company and see if we can make some money as we take a look, first of all, at the website. This is Altimmune, our focus, developing next generation therapeutics for obesity and liver disease. Obviously, there's a need for this, especially here in America. Not so much in the Mediterranean and China and other parts of the world, but certainly here in America. Our programs, we are a clinical-based biopharmaceutical company developing peptide-based therapeutics for obesity, chronic hepatitis B. That's what the company are doing. Let me look at some latest news. This is a concern. This is a concern. The stock's been going sort of flat now for quite a while. There is no recent news. Now, that doesn't mean anything necessarily bad, of course, but on their own website, they haven't got anything to say in the news, in the news page since 2022. 2 years ago, no news. What does that mean? Nothing. Can't say it's good or bad. We just don't have any updates, and I thought you might. With a stock price like this, you'd want to promote it. Some information, nothing. No news there. All right? Anyway, that's their own website. Maybe there is news, but they're not sharing it. What about this information here? Just a bit about bit more detail about the company. And I apologize for looking away. The text is rather small. I'll try and do it on my mirror screen so I don't have to struggle to read it. In fact, I can just about do it. Altimmune is a clinical-based biopharmaceutical company focused on development of novel peptide-based therapeutics for the treatment of obesity and liver diseases. So nothing there. That's just the same information we've already seen. Let me scroll down. This is our executive management team. Vipin. There's Vipin. Look, I'd like to have him on the show. Chief Scientific Officer, Scott Roberts. Perhaps they could come on and explain all this to me. I'd love to hear from them. There's your leadership team. So you know who these people are. Nice to put faces to names. Okay. Not a great deal there on the website. There isn't any latest news. Okay, so there we go. Let's now go and look at the numbers. Does this stock make any sense? Can you make any money from this if we invest here? Well, if you get a breakthrough on a company like this, all of a sudden, yes, you can get a massive bounce. Things can go well very, very quickly, but they can also go bust very, very quickly. Now then, this is what we say the company is worth based upon numbers, and numbers are known. Not Jim Cramer running around a studio going boyar and paid sponsorships and God knows what else and whoever. Meet Kevin telling you the life is coming to an end and he's got his private jet he flies to Honolulu on. And meet Graham Stepan always setting fire to his thumbnails going, the world's coming to an end, but I've got a sports car in the studio. Ridiculous, right? The reality is this is just numbers. There's no hype or nonsense here, or no one's paying me to say anything. We believe, looking at the numbers, it's worth 4 cents. Okay, that's the base case scenario. There's no real point to look at the best case or worst case. It won't make any difference. 100% overvalued, but of course, it can only go to 100%. It's thousands of percent overvalued because it's currently 11.41. However, before you all go, well, I'm not buying this then, it's ridiculously expensive. Would you pay $10 for a can of Coke? Not. Of course not. We have to warn you that that is not enough to go on. The intrinsic value is based only on multiples and doesn't use a DCF valuation because there are no metrics. There is not enough information to value it like that. Okay, so you can't say it is categorically too expensive, but it's a guide. It's certainly a guide. All right, what is intrinsic value? You might want to pause at this part of the video and take a closer look at what an intrinsic value is, give you an idea how important that is. However, that's the lazy way of looking at it. That's what Morningstar are doing right now. They're saying it's a great buy. Sorry, I beg your pardon. They're looking at it in much simplistic terms. We need to go into the balance sheet, look at the trading, the insiders, and everything else. Let's move on down. We have got Q3 earnings. Altimmune expressed optimism for their continued weight loss treatment with pemvidutide beyond the 48-week point, aiming for higher results with phase 3 trials planned for H2 2024. The IMPACT trial investigates dual endpoints for NASH treatment, analyzing efficacy at week 24 and extended up to 48 weeks for safety and biomarkers. Financially, they closed Q3 with 140.8 million, a decrease from 184 million in 2022. Research and development costs were 18.4 million, including significant investments in pemvidutide and Hep T cell. I love these stocks. We've reduced net loss per share from 48 cents to 39 cents. Their existing cash reserves are projected to fund operations through Q1 2025. So they're saying they have enough money to go through it at least 2025, aligned with IMPACT Trials 24 weeks results. Okay, great. Move on then. The balance sheet, the revenue, 280,000. As you can see, hardly any revenue here at all. It is up slightly on the most... sorry, I beg your pardon. We're back down here. We are 24 here. We're here. There we go. Just around about here somewhere. We're in between here. 200. That was March 24. That's what's projected. 346, 280. This is where we are now. 280,000. We're expecting things to move up slightly, then go pretty much flat. We've got no projections here, and then move up again. But you can see what we used to have, revenue. Operating income has moved up 3%. But look at this. Expecting operating income to fall away after this slight uptick for 3%, fall away. That's their expectations. Net income, we're expecting that to go up slightly, up 4%, and then fall away again. Nothing here to get excited about, is there? Financing cash flow is negative 70%. Investing cash flow is 22 million. Operating cash flow is down 8% of 76 million negative. What about the balance sheet? Now, you've got to look at the balance sheet, right? Can the business survive? 166 million in assets, 140 million in cash. Great. 16 million in liabilities. How much debt? None. Great balance sheet. Now, this is a small company. You need a lot of money to do what they're trying to do, or maybe they feel they've got enough. I don't know. I'm not a medical scientist or whatever. However, 166 million they've got in assets, and 140 million is in cash. So they're very cash rich. That means the business, like they say, has plenty of money to 2025. It's not going to run out of money. It's got no long-term debt. 16 million is just accounts payable and accrued liabilities. The balance sheet, I would imagine when we get to it, will be a good solvency score. Let's move on down. You can pause at any point for these figures. I'm not going to go into every figure. Otherwise, we'd be here for 3 hours. Free cash flow. You can see that's... negative 76.7 million. There you go. As I suspected. Solvency score, 61%. Now, just because they've got loads of cash, you could set up a business tomorrow with $10 in the bank, no debt. You've got 100% solvency, right? I mean, I know I've run limited companies and private companies. I went bankrupt once. I lost my One Night in Vegas show in London. So I know what it feels like. And you can't go bankrupt if you don't owe any money. It's impossible. But if you have loads of cash and it just sits in the bank and it earns money, it makes money. And if you're not spending any money, you've got a balance sheet that's healthy. It doesn't mean you're growing the business, though, right? So just because you've got a solvency score, which they have is 61, is great, but now can they make money for the investor? They've got cash, they're holding it, but can they make money with it? That's the point. So it's great, they're not going bust. You can invest in it knowing they're going to be around. Solvency score, profitability score is 32. Negative free cash flow, negative operating income, negative net income, and declining ROE. Not good so good there, obviously. However, with a company like this, you can have massive upside. 96% average. 225% the highest. Lowest, 16%, which is above the S&P. So if you like this company, you like biopharmaceuticals, you like this kind of exploratory science and so on, why not put some money into it? If the chances are at least you'll beat the S&P. There's no free money. There's no dividend. There's no dividend to be earned here, but you can make some money potentially here. A good return here potentially. So what have we got? We've got a good solvency, not going bust. Profitability isn't great for this type of business. We've got plenty of cash, no debt. All sounds good. We've got an intrinsic value which is unreliable, so we can't really go on that. Hence why we do the full review like this. All we need to look at now is it's a buy from me if you like this sector, and we have inside trading, buying in, and we have good sentiment, and we have limited or low shorting. Let's see if we have any of those things. Move on down. Right. Insiders did buy in. Tick. We're a third of the way to say it's a buy. They've been buying in. During the last 12 months, they've been buying in 124,000, and they've not sold any. Not bought any recently, but that's good for you because you could buy before they buy some more. They've not been selling, though. That's a tick. We've got cash. We've got insiders buying. Okay, let's move on down. Do we have any short interest? Yes, we do. And we have excessive short interest, which means over 20% is excessive with a lot of volume and some good news, a short squeeze. So that's when a short interest can become good. When it's 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6%, somewhere around there, it's just negative. Now it is negative, but it can turn positive because it's so much. However, it's also negative if we don't have any volume. And for volume, That's why I said we need some sentiment and some news. Do we have any news? So, is it a buy now? Well, short interest. Have we got any breaking news around the corner? I don't know. That's why we'd need them on the show. 3 years ago is the latest news. You see? There's nothing coming out. No sentiment here. No point playing that back to you for 3 years ago. Pretty pointless, really. There's no more news. There's no more. No one's covering the stock. There's nothing here. You will see my review here within 24 hours, 48 hours. It will be here. So the final thing I'm going to do is look at how it compares to the S&P. And no surprise, really, you can see 2018 in red, $10,000 is now worth 21. You've doubled your money. If you put it in Altimmune, 10,000 is worth $2,000 in blue. Doesn't look good. Let me give my final thoughts on this. Is this a stock that you can invest in to make money? Well, first of all, of course, I only own the S&P, so take myself out of the equation. But if I was a trader and I was buying individual stocks, if I was doing that, would I buy this? Well, first of all, I wouldn't buy any pharmaceutical stocks. I would prefer to buy J&J, a company who buy out these companies because they've got a much wider moat and protection from other revenue streams. I wouldn't buy an individual company unless I'm a scientist and I know, like these guys who work there, they've got something. They've got something. They know what's about to happen. It's too risky. I don't know what they've got. Maybe if we get them on the show, if Vipin can call in onto the show, maybe he can tell me. We've got some great news coming out. We've got this. We've got that. I don't know, so I can't make an educated decision. The intrinsic value is not reliable, and it says if I want to take it as fact, it's saying it's extremely expensive, 100%, thousands of percent overvalued. So I wouldn't go there either. A lot of short interest, potentially a short squeeze if there's a breakthrough. They've got plenty of cash, no debt. So there's some good news and bad news. So this is where I'll leave it. If we could get some information from Vipin, and I hope it is pronounced Vipin, maybe it's Vipin, I don't know, I hope I've got it right. Potentially, with some great news, we could get a short squeeze. We've got the volume. We've got the short interest. We just now need the volume. We can rank for this very quickly, very quickly. If all of my Lucas aides message the investor relations team and you put it on Reddit and social media and create groups, then I'm sure that this information can get around. We get the CEO on the show, get some good news, because there is no good news going around. There's no sentiment score, nothing at all. Anything positive, generate some interest, get some people to buy the stock, get some excitement, then potentially. So it could be a buy with some good sentiment, some good news. We can report it, we can bring it with some more volume, potentially a short squeeze. They've got the cash, they don't have any debt. Insiders are buying. So I would say at this stage, it's one for more research with sentiment. If we can get them on the show, if we can get some interest on the stock or find out something else, who knows? But right now, I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't put my money on this because I don't know enough information to make an informed decision. We need all the things I've just pointed out. Click above my head for all the links if you want Alpha Spread. All my members can get a lifetime discount, or below in the description of the video you can get a free plan or a plan for free. Or a premium service, whatever you like. Over here, I'll put more information in the series. I've got a whole list of videos and study stocks. You might want to go and check that out. And along here, you'll see my extras channel, which runs soon to be 24 hours a day. At the moment, it's about 12 hours a day. So you can see me between the live shows. You can see when I'm on the phone to the CEOs discussing. You can hear it going on, as long as they're okay with it. Otherwise, I'll mute the call, and you can see what's going on. So make sure that you do follow the 24-hour stream. You don't want to miss that, soon to go 360 as well in the studio behind me. So over here, more reviews. That's it for now. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Right. Fisker. Someone is sending me information on Fisker. Let me come back then. What's going on Fisker? FSR. What do you mean Fisker's shooting up? Who said it's Fisker's shooting up? It's not shooting up. What's going on? No, there's nothing at the moment for Fisker, I'm afraid. Hey everyone, how you doing? Right then, fuel cell. I've got to go. I've got to put these reviews out. There'll be more reviews tomorrow. Look out for the reviews when they premiere. Tomorrow, I'm talking to Asti off air, but you might be able to listen in via the 24-hour stream. Here is the link to the extra. Did we get anybody on Discord message me? Ian Beale. Ian Beale. Done. I don't know what Ian Beale's saying. He's just going done. That doesn't mean anything. Ian Beale, I don't see it. Please come in chat now. Ian Beale. So, Ian Rogers. Ian Rogers. Oh, you are Ian Beale. Fantastic. You are Ian Beale. I've got you. I can see you. So this is you. So I can do this now. Fantastic. So the first thing I've got to do is see if you are registered with the server now. Before I accept your friend request, let's see if you are on the server. See if you've done all the things. So here we go. Have you confirmed yourself? Here we go. Ian Beale. There you are. There you are. You are one of our members. You are Ian Rogers. So yes, I can now go over here. I can give you a role of member. Now you can see all the channels and take part. Okay, member. Change nickname. It's Ian Rogers, so we know you're the same person. Okay. That's only a nickname. That's only a nickname. It doesn't actually mean, and it doesn't change anything for you. Add as friend. There you go. Please accept friend request sent. Accept the friend request. I only hold it for a minute. It's yours now. There you go. Okay, great. You can now see everything. There you go. Fantastic. I can delete that. Excellent stuff indeed. There we go. Brilliant. You can now take part in all the channels and provide information for the show and so on and so forth. All right. Okay. Links for YouTube. Are you doing a review on Are you doing a review on Apogee Therapeutics tomorrow? Dustin Turner, Apogee Therapeutics. Why should I be doing that? Oh, Dustin, it won't be tomorrow, no. I did 4 reviews today. There'll be another 4 reviews tomorrow. I've got, it's done in order of Super Chat. Tomorrow will be Global Education, Zomedica. Then we've got Sky Water Technology, Holo, Herbal Life, SNDL, Medical Properties, and then Apogee. Unless you did more than $5, you are at 2. That's where you are on the list. Okay, so there we go. Vaz, links for YouTube. What is it? There's nothing in links for YouTube. Oh, hang on. What is that? Oh, new Fisker. Okay, thank you. Sherman. Okay. Thank you. Let me do this then. Ian Rogers, you're welcome. Right, fuel cell. Okay, fuel cell. I've got to end now. If you want to go to the 24-hour stream, carry on. You can watch me edit these videos and put them out. Then you can be the first to watch them and promote them so we can get the news out of these stocks that we're doing. So please do join me in the 24-hour stream in a moment. But first of all, fuel cell. I've got to put a promotional video out for this. Fuel cell. FCEL. I'm trying to get as much as I can done before my birthday on Friday, because Friday I'm just going to be relaxing and drinking and partying. It's my birthday, right? So pre-market, yes, pre-market tomorrow. Fuel cell. Here we go. Fuel cell at end. Right, fuel cell. Here we go. Very quickly. Fuel cell energy. Earnings in the morning. We're going to cover this. We had a poll running over there on X asking if you wanted me to cover. Wanted me to cover, this is made live, wanted me to cover the earnings for fuel cell. We've run the poll and yes, 73% of you said yes, please cover the earnings. So that's great. And one of our members also gave a super chat. So thank you very much indeed. So we will cover this. Now it's not as early as normal. It's part of the opening bell. So we'll do the opening bell first of all, and then we'll end the opening bell, go to the 24-hour stream for a few moments so you can all chat and prepare and get excited about it. And then we'll go straight into the fuel cell earnings. And then from then we'll end the show back into the 24-hour stream where you can continue chatting 24 hours a day, and then the closing bell in the afternoon. So fuel cell energy in the morning. Are we going to get a beat? The stock is up today, 4.24. Nice little bounce today. What do you think? So fuel cell energy in the morning. Post all the links are up here, down below in the description for the extra channel where you can chat in between. We have polls and discuss the upcoming earnings. And over here, I'll put the earnings for you for the event so you don't miss it. Fuel cell in the morning, not as early as normal, but just after the opening bell show starts normally. All the links will be there in your time zone. Join us for a fuel cell earnings. Are we going to beat, miss? What we're going to do? I didn't say that very well, did I? Go and vote on my poll. There'll be a poll on X, and all the links for that will be above my head and in the description, and over here and over here. All right, till the morning. Have a great evening. Fuel cell earnings in the morning. Until then, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, fuel cell. How young will I be on Friday? I'll be 55 years old on Friday. And by God, do I feel it today. Ugh. Right. On Friday, I'm not drinking Coke. On Friday, I'm drinking whiskey. I do it 4 times a year. My birthday, the show birthday, Christmas, a few things like that. That's it. But yeah, Friday, we do it. Okay, so here we go. Last thing then, Fisker. FSR, thank you to my team of researchers, the Lucas Aides, for sending it in. Fisker information. We've got some news just out. Here it is. Fisker. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Do that again. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Fisker, FSR. We've got some news for you today. I don't know how big or important this is for the stock, but we bring you all the information 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, literally. Crazy, right? I don't sleep. I'm a robot. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I've got some news for you. Do you want to know what it is? Of course you do. Of course you do. Look at the stock bouncing up and down and left and right. In the news again today, we've got Fisker. What is the news? Fisker appoints new SVP for digital transformation. This is the news just out. Literally just out a few moments ago, actually. Fisker, a company known for its electric vehicle innovations, announced the appointment of Sadulu Kolasani as Senior Vice President, Enterprise Digital Operations and Transformation. Kolasani, who brings over 20 years of experience into digital transformation and IT leadership, will report directly to Fisker's chairman and CEO, Henrik Fisker. In his new role, Kolasani is tasked with overseeing the company's technology infrastructure, cybersecurity, digital platforms, enterprise systems, and architecture. He will be responsible for the data and operations of the company, including product management, program management, office, PMO, and enterprise digital and technology strategy. Henrik Fisker expressed his enthusiasm for Kolasani's appointment, citing his vast experience and capability as vital for Fisker's next growth phase. Fisker lauded Kolasani's potential contribution to refining the company's innovations and technologies, as well as enhancing software capabilities in their vehicles and streamlining business operations. Okay, let's have a quick look at his experience. Kolasani's career includes significant roles at Nu Skin, Ingram Micro, T-Mobile, and Epson. His expertise in leading digital innovation and spearheading large-scale enterprise transformation initiatives is expected to contribute to Fisker's operations optimization, platform scalability, customer experience enhancement, and revenue growth. Fisker is currently in the delivery phase of all its electric vehicles, the Ocean SUV, which is available in the US, Canada, and Europe. All of that we know, so we're not going to labor on that. But I just wanted to bring you that latest news. Is this good for the stock? Well, we need to find out more about the person. I'm sure we will. I will try and do my best to make friends on X and Instagram. Many of you have already messaged Henrik Fisker and others to be on the show. I'm hearing about it. I'm seeing it on social media. I'm seeing it on Reddit. I'm here to help people continue that mission. I never message anyone. I don't believe in it. They come to me after the investors say, hey, look at this. Get involved. So there you go. Fisker news today. I thought I'd bring it to you. Click above my head, down below here in the description. Over here, you'll find more in videos I think you will find useful. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, there we go. I remember your last birthday. It was a lot of fun. Yes. Any information on Sidhu? Sidhu, how do you do? Sri Ram. Sri Ram, how are you doing, Sri Ram? Yes, you got a 1 month badge. You've been a member for 1 month. SRI Sri, well, I just type in Sri Ram. SIDU, Sidhu space. Nothing new today. The stock's just bouncing around, really going nowhere. We need information. Friday, let's celebrate. I'm going to have an Irish coffee on Friday too. Yes, James 007. Rock and roll, mate. Rock and roll. Okay, back to Virgin Galactic. Yeah, the news didn't do anything. I knew it wouldn't. I explained it. Right. I sold my shares. I got out of it as well, but for different reasons. Okay, now then, what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to the 24-hour stream. Please do come and join me, because there you can watch me on the phone to CEOs discussing stuff that's coming up. You can watch me make these videos, put them out. You can keep the conversation going with the family. I'll be able to then give you the link when it premieres in about an hour's time. We've got Fuel Cell. We've got BBAI, Big Bear. We've got Virgin Galactic news. We've got Altimmune and Fuel Cell. All of that. And Fisker. I forgot that as well. And Fisker. All that coming out. You can get all of that from the 24-hour stream where I'm going to be right now. Let me give you the link to it. Whoopsie daisy. Let me give you the link. This is where I'm going to be right now. Let me give it you 3 times. Let me pin it to the top. There you go. That's where I'm going to be right now. That's where we are right now, behind the scenes. Come and join us. Keep the conversation going. Be part of the family. Let me give it to my Rumble audience as well. You don't want to miss that. That's our 24-hour stream. Lots of stuff going on behind the scenes. Let me also give it to Facebook and wherever else you're watching me. Platforms every flipping where. What do you say about that? Okay, so there we go. We're all good. That's where we're going now. Let me edit this video so it automatically goes there as well. So you don't have to do anything if you want to be lazy. Nothing wrong with being lazy, is there? If you can do it, if you can get away with it. I just can't get away with it. You're sat here watching me, right? If I just stop talking, get lazy, it goes quiet, right? Which might be good, but don't forget you can just always mute me, or you just don't watch. You have control over it. Let's have a little look. We've had 374 views in the last 60 minutes. 19,500 last 48 hours, 18,767. Hopefully, will be 19,000 subscribers by my birthday. I would say it's quite likely. Very likely, I'd say. We're doing about 1,000 subscribers a week. We've got 2 days to go. So hopefully, we'll hit 20,000 would have been great, right? Tell all your friends. Tell all your friends, right? Anyway, let's end the stream right there. And let me go over now to the 24-hour stream. Thank you ever so much indeed. We've got no time for Day Trader of the Day because I've got to get these videos out. We've got more reviews tomorrow, a lot. Sensei Crypto, congratulations. Thanks, mate. We should be 19,000 by Friday. And then another week will be 20,000. So it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. When you think about it. Anyway, yeah, it's brilliant. Right. Let me get these videos done. Come and join me on the 24-hour stream. So here is the, let me say goodbye to you and jump straight on in. Here is the video. You can come straight there and then you'll be part of whatever's going on behind the scenes. How many are with me so far? There's 34. Hopefully all 34 of you will jump in with me. Are you ready? Okay, until next time, as always, join me now for the 24-hour stream and let's get busy. Are you free for a quick call? Yes, I am. Absolutely, I am, Sensei. Absolutely right. I am indeed. See you back in a minute. I'm already here. I'm not going anywhere. All right? 24-hour stream continues right now. Until then, Sensei, I'll speak to you straight away. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and eat.